Hi guys, in today's video, I will share 5 things that will improve your roller skills and make you an overall better player in Splatoon. Without further ado, let's get right into it. At number 1, we have Know Your Role. This tip is simple, but it can drastically improve your gameplay and skills. Some people think that all rollers have the same role on the battlefield, which is definitely not true. For example, take my main weapon, the Carbon Roller. This weapon's role is a stealth slayer, which means that they try and splat other players without being seen, which is quite the opposite of the Dynamo Roller, which is a controller and backliner, meaning it is played to keep pressure on the opposing team while keeping its territory for its own team. Some rollers are similar, but it is most important to know your role to benefit your team and yourself while in battle. Coming in at number 2 is horizontal and vertical attacks. When I am in battle, a lot of the times I see roller mains only using their vertical attack and not using their horizontal attack, and this is a big mistake. When an enemy is far away or not trying to pick a fight with you, use your vertical attack. This way, you can get the first attack when picking a fight while staying a safe distance from your enemy. Also, use your vertical flick to attack over small ledges. This is a very useful mechanic in Splatoon because you can attack the enemy without them being able to attack you. And depending on your roller and distance from your enemy, you can get a nice 1 or 2 shot for a splat. The one big mistake I see with roller mains is that they use their vertical attack when an enemy is close. This is a big no-no because you have a big risk of missing your shot if they move around you, and then you are much more vulnerable to dying and losing the fight. Instead, use your horizontal attack to cover more area when attacking. Plus, rollers have a faster horizontal attack than vertical, so why wouldn't you want to use your horizontal attack? Number 3, start off basic. In Splatoon 3, there are many different weapon types with different mechanics, and most of the time, you want to start off using the basic version of each weapon class, which is exactly what you want to do with the rollers. Before you pick up any roller like the Dynamo, Carbon, or Big Swig, make sure you play with the basic Splat Roller first. Try and get 3 or more stars with the Splat Roller because this will make it easier for you to use the different styles of rollers later on. I like this tip because this is exactly what I did. I got the basic Splat Roller to 3 stars and learned all of the basic mechanics, and once I felt comfortable, I started trying out all of the other different rollers, and I started maining the one I was best with overall, which is the Carbon Roller. All I'm saying is that you should always use the basic weapon first, and then start testing and trying out new variations. Trust me, this will help you a ton with making progress. Number 4, ink consumption. When I'm playing Splatoon, the biggest mistake I make is not watching my ink tank. Make sure you always refill your tank when no enemies are around, because you do not want to have little to no ink when picking a fight. This tip is simple, yet it is very important if you want to improve your skills. Last but not least, we have utilize your sub-weapons. Honestly, I think this is the most important when using an offensive and sometimes a defensive roller. For the basic Splat Roller, you can use your curling bombs for mobility, which is very helpful in situations where you are outranged or outclassed. For the Carbon Roller Deco, use your burst bombs to deal extra damage to your enemies. At farther range, the Carbon can be very weak, so use your burst bombs to get a quick and flawless kill. Make sure you pay attention to what your sub is, because especially for rollers, your sub-weapon can really help in scenarios where your main weapon may struggle. Hopefully this video helps you become a better roller player. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you think of this video and what helped you the most. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good day.